Hello, and this is Reggie with Stock Talk. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay updated with all the videos that I post throughout the day. I like to find little gems and talk about it, and do a review based off of technical analysis, which will help you with your entry and exit points on some of these stocks. Today, one of our heroes of the day is Quantumscape. If you don't know what Quantumscape is, Quantumscape is I call it an accessory stock to EVs, right? They do batteries. You got stocks like lidar that will do the sensing for the for the computer of the car when it's driverless technology. And so QuantumScapes is one of those utilities, and it's ran up today, and it's looking nice. Right, so this is the daily chart, and today we had a huge spike up, $73 up to 94. And I'm a big fan financially of the next administration because we already know what they're going to invest in. It's going to be infrastructures and a lot of technology stuff, such as clean energy, and EVs go hand in hand with clean energy. So let's see what we're looking at. So it started here and formed a cup, and this is a cup and handle formation, a very small one, and then just shot up. And so now in post market, we're at $99. I'm expecting this to hit 100 and then pull back at 100. That should be where the profit taking comes in. This is going to be our trend lines for this stock. So if you got in on the stock, congratulations. Don't forget to follow my channel so you can get a heads up when stuff like this go down. And let's look at the indicators. This is volume down here at the bottom. Today we had a lot of good volume, and it kind of came down and then started to build back up the volume on it. And our RSI is beautiful. This RSI indicates buying. And so it went from being heavily sold, and then now it's starting, buyers are coming in. So it's heading up to, once it hits this line here, it's overbought. That means too much buying. So we're in a perfect position to enter this stock. Even though it's ran up a little bit, I would take a entry position, a small position, because my only concern is this green line here is our Bollinger Band, and usually the stocks stay within that band, but once it leaves out of the band, it pulls back, kind of back here. It was like completely out of the Bollinger Band, and then it pulled back, and then bounced back up. And if this stock ever hits this red line here, that's definitely a buy. But it's like it's gonna be flying high for a while. It is a bit separated from the middle moving average here, this red line. But if you're long in the stock, nothing to worry about. If you're playing options on it, I will wait for a little bit of a pullback. We'll see what it does tomorrow. But if it respects this trend line, we are looking at, if it respects this trend line, tomorrow we were looking at a high of the day of 97. So I'm thinking it's probably gonna pull back a bit. Well, no, let me take that back, because so it's not going to respect the trend line because we're already out here. So see, it's hard to kind of find a top for these things when it's this far extended. So this is very extended. So just be cautious. Take a small position, and then you can always price your way back up and average down on your strategy. So yeah, so it looks like we'll see what it does in post market and how it opens tomorrow. We may have some pullback though. I'm seeing it because it's so high in post market. It may pull back, and if it pulls back, our next level of will be out here about 94. So if you just have to buy it, buy small, and let's wait for it to pull back here. So that's 87. Pull back here to 87 is going to be our support for the stock right now. It's running up though, so but as long as we have volume, I mean, it can stay up here. It can stay up here and go through the stratosphere. But $100 mark is usually always the toughest to break, and that's where you usually do see a bounce back on any stock once it hits that $100 mark. So that's my technical analysis on Quantumscape. Also, I'm gonna do a review on lidar, which is a technology, kind of like well, it helps the vehicle see. Keep it simple. It helps the vehicle see. And there's a couple of companies that are invested in that, and I've got quite a few other technical setups that can help you make some money. So don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notifications. And this is Reggie Williams with Stock Talk, and I'll see you on the next video.